Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Pisces for the week of June 28th. Now Pisces, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. Also, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for more information on what may be going on for you here in this week ahead. Now Pisces, the only place you can get a reading from me is on my website, zaneintuitive.com. I will never contact you for a personal reading or send you a WhatsApp number. There are scammers now coming into my channel, so just keep that in mind, be on the lookout. And then also I would say if you're interested in Instagram, or if Instagram is your thing, check out my Instagram account, which is linked in the description below. I do daily content there. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading here. If this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, make sure everything is in view and we'll get right into this for you. All right, looks good to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Three of Swords. So you may be right now experiencing some sort of heartbreaking situation. I do feel like this is somehow related to a previous relationship. Could mean that a recent breakup is heavy on your mind. And the thing is, right now, it could even be a divorce or separation, by the way. And I should say that this could be from an organization as well. I try to bring in both messages for people at work and in love and romance or career, finance as well. But you know, there's no other way to put it. That is the card of heartbreak. It's divorce, separation, severance from a job, anything like that. Now, the reason why I feel like, so right now the issue is, based on this reading, you have that Three of Swords on the bottom, and the middle card here, which is the most prominent card in the spread because it bleeds into the rest of the cards, sort of lays out the context. Let's take everything into consideration. But the Six of Cups is nostalgia. Okay, this is someone trying to re-enter from the past. And so I'm kind of reading this in two ways. First, which my gut is telling me, this is you're holding on to what was and what could have been with someone. And for others of you, it could mean that you've recently broken up and now there's someone from the past trying to re-enter, and it's almost like, it would almost be like a rebound, okay, like a rebound type of situation. And you know, you get to decide how you want to handle that. You have free will over me, you have free will over the cards, but just realize they're your ex for a reason. Others of you are still stuck there because Six of Cups is nostalgia. And actually, yeah, for sure there was some sort of ending in the past here with this Ten of Swords showing up in the previous position in the upper row. Still heavy on your mind because this upper row is the row of your thoughts. And this is something that's completely done. Okay, it's over with, not returning. Ten of Swords does suggest unrecoverable. However, the way that I like to read this, because I try to bring a positive message here, is this gives you an opportunity to release yourself from what is no longer serving you. Okay, it gives you an opportunity to realize that there is new hope available. And the reality is that whatever happened here with this Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Six of Cups situation had to happen in divine timing, in divine law and order. Whatever's going on, it may not feel great right now. It may not feel like it's what you wanted to happen. But the reality is it's probably putting you towards a timeline that's more aligned with your higher purpose. And so keep that in mind. You will be spending some time alone, I feel like, here, because you not only do you have the Hermit, which is, especially in a love reading, it's sort of somebody who goes within. This is a Virgo card, but it can indicate somebody who just takes time to retreat from the world, listen to their internal messages that are coming in, and actually do some sort of self-mastery with the Hermit. But not only that, you have the Queen, which is in a romance reading, especially, it's somebody who's independent, somebody who goes at it alone. Even if you're in a relationship with a Queen of Swords, they like to have their own thing going. Like, they like to have their income separate. They like to like be doing their own thing. That's sort of like the Queen of Swords type of deal, which is not a bad thing at all. And so it's all about independence. And like, so now you're struggling here with the Six of Cups, Three of Swords situation, like being alone. And what I'll tell you is being alone is very important, I feel like, in this lifetime. I'm not saying isolate yourself, but it's super important to know who you are as a person. Okay, that way you know in your next relationship what you like and where you want to go. And so I do feel like that's going on now. In the workplace, I do feel like maybe there was some sort of severance. Recently, you've spent a lot of time maybe mastering something, maybe being in school, anything like that. But you have this Three of Wands here. This is initial success, okay? It says that there's more work ahead, but you've achieved some sort of initial victory. And I feel like this is more so for people in the workplace, where it's almost like, I feel like maybe you've recently successfully interviewed with that Three of Wands, and now there could be an offer coming in with this Page of Pentacles. This is a new offer relating to some sort of financial or material part of your life. Can indicate an academic offer as well if you're trying to get into school. In fact, with the Page of Pentacles and the Hermit, that can indicate academia, getting into the school you want or the program that you want. And for others of you, you could maybe be getting, for those of you in the love situation, you could be getting an offer from somebody, maybe an earth sign, potentially a Virgo specifically with the Page and the Hermit. But don't get hung up on the signs. It's very hard to nail it down with tarot completely. But yeah, so you also here have the King of Swords here in the current or in the future situation. This is somebody who's an authority figure in business. This is divine law and order. This is not somebody who will take an emotional interest in you, but rather help you get from point A to point B. Okay, and it's interesting, you do have counterparts here with the King and the Queen of Swords. I'll be interested to see how we clarify as we go along to see what that might be. But you have this Six of Wands. There is a victory coming in. So what I really like to see here is you have this. This is a bigger victory. This is a pretty big victory because it's the second victory in the Suit of Wands. But what's really interesting here is you've gone through that struggle and the triumph of the Five. But you, in particular, you've also got this Three of Wands. So there's this nice progression with this reading. I do feel like there's an opportunity for you to release yourself from this heartbreaking situation, whether it's the person here with the Six of Cups from the past, or it's the previous work situation from the past. You're releasing here, and there's some victory coming in, but you can't get in your own way, okay? Because there is still an opportunity for you to get into your own way almost and mess it up. And this Nine of Swords is mental anguish. It's depression, nightmares. And in this lower row is the way you talk to yourself. It's your subconscious. Make sure you're keeping it positive, okay? I know it sounds, cliche, but it's positive thinking is very important. So let's continue forward here and see what else we get to clarify. Now, if you're enjoying this message so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Pisces, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good for you. All right, let's see what we get here to clarify. Okay, Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So this is like a, you can view this, you get to decide how you want to view this loss. Okay, you are being given an opportunity here to look at this as an opportunity to advance spiritually, especially with the Hermit coming in here, and Kalima. Are you going to rise up from this situation and figure out what it is that you need to learn about yourself, or are you going to stay stuck? That's the question. And you can't make this up. Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Like I said, this is an opportunity right now for you to ascend to a new place spiritually and really decide what you want to make out of this situation. Radha on the bottom, soul flame, rediscover the lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. It is, for a lot of you, this reading is going to be about relationships, but you're supposed to discover yourself here, and through that you're going to really have an opportunity to sort of ascend spiritually and move to new places spiritually. So wow, very powerful oracle messages here. Let's move forward and see what else we get to clarify. Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Hermit coming through once again. So here's the deal. You have the Hermit and the Queen of Swords. This is solo energy. You are being called on here to master this situation. Master your emotions, master your intuition here. Some of you are even getting into, I feel like maybe this breakup is leading you to like some sort of like move into a new university, or maybe you're like trying to re-engage some process of your life that you held back because you were in a relationship or something like that. Like now you're looking to like do something you've always wanted to do. And I get the sense that some of you are doing that. With the Queen of Wands coming in, the Queen of Wands is attractive to many people. That's this card's trait. Okay, so realize that there are more people who will be interested in you in the future, and just understand that that's not the only, whoever you broke up with or broke up with you, that's not the only person available for you, okay? And in the workplace, the Queen of Wands is attractive to many people because they can do a lot, okay? They're multitaskers, and they do it with an element of passion. And for you, there's this Ten of Cups with the Ten of Swords, which is like, Ten of Cups is like total, it's like a really big card of abundance and emotional security. And I feel like that has that sort of, it's family energy too. So some of you could be in a divorce situation where like that's making it challenging, but let's continue forward here, see what else we get. Seven of Swords, okay. Queen of Cups. So we have the Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups here coming in. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups. This, oftentimes I read this card as a Pisces or a Cancerian person, but Queen of Cups is the therapist in the tarot, and so you may want to reach out to somebody at this time to help really process you. Tarot readings are great, especially if you find someone who tries to spread positive message, but there are people who are professionals and in mental health and in therapy who can also be of really good help to you. And so you may want to reach out to somebody at this time, and you might find someone nice with that Three of Wands, someone who's really good. You have that Six of Cups, Seven of Swords. This person cheated or lied or stole from you, deceived you in some way. With that Three of Swords, it's very clear. And now you have this Eight of Cups. You're walking away from a disappointing situation. You're taking an empowered step forward and saying, I'm not gonna allow this situation to affect me negatively anymore. At least that's what you have an opportunity to do. Okay, very good. You have the Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune here coming up in the future clarifications. So for you, your Wheel of Fortune, your destiny here is spinning, and the best way to make use of this time is to really get out of the mental anguish situation here with that Nine of Swords. Really try to work through that. It may be with someone else or a trusted friend, even if you're not into therapy, just calling a trusted friend, something like that to help you. And like, yeah, this is like a big change in your luck or your fortune situation. And it's almost like, remember I said, you're kind of in your way right now. You have the Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. Like, pick a cup, pick a direction, because you want to make sure you're staying focused at this time towards something, transmuting this energy into a positive, whether it's studies or work. And then the Knight of Wands, passion, adventure, good times ahead, spontaneity. It's just a really great energy. So let's see what else we have here. You could be moving. Like I said, some of you I feel like I was feeling this way and then I was waiting for confirmation, but some of you I feel like are doing like a cross-country trip, like towards like a new university or a city after a breakup. Like some of you are just like, you know what, I'm going to make the most of this, I'm going to make the best of this, and allow the changes to happen. Okay, distant horizons, message of concern, house, concern, high honor, main, female. Distant horizons, good times ahead. That's a very good card to get. Also innovation. Message of concern, this is just talking about that breakup for sure. Some of you are moving to a new house. It could be in a completely different place, like across country, somewhere long distance. This person, you're working through getting through the anxiety and the rumination of what happened. And the thing is, you have a lot of respect in whatever it is that you do, and there are going to be more people available. So in the workplace, you're somebody who has high honor, people really respect you, and in relationships, there are going to be an abundance of people, especially with that Seven of Cups, meaning many, spoiled for choice. So love this reading for you. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaineintuitive.com. I'll see you in the next one.